Hey YouTube, it's your girl Taja with Taja Talks and Pretty Plus Nation. Okay, I gotta be serious with y'all for a second and tell y'all something that happened. And it's very, very serious. Oh my god. Okay, I had a friend I met like in '08. We was kicked it, we had fun. We was starting a date, but it just didn't go that way. And we was both cool with it, so we didn't do no, we wasn't together as a couple or anything like that because it just didn't work out. But we still saw each other from time to time or whatever and hooked up. Okay, remember that part. So from '08, skip a little bit, hookups don't hook up. It was from '08 to the present, to about May. Okay, went out with some friends. They had another friend with them. I didn't know her. We met, cool chick, whatever. We hung out again, real cool, liked her, whatever. So I'm at the store buying some stuff. I see old boy in the store. He had a chick with him. Chick with back was turned to me, never could see her face or anything. I'm like, okay. We did the occasional like, what's up? Okay, what's up? They buy the cheese. I need the cheese. I'm like, man, I wish he hurry up and move so I can go get my cheese. So finally they moved and I went and got my stuff and I'm checking out. As I'm checking out at the self checkout, my ticket gets stuck, so I gotta wait for the girl to come, fix the receipt, whatever. As I'm looking down, I hear somebody calling my name. I look up, and it's him and the chick that I had met through the mutual friends that we was all hanging out as a group. And I'm like, oh, hey. And she was like, hey. I'm like, what's up? Tell me what you doing. I was like, just shopping. And she was like, I want you to meet my boyfriend. I'm like, oh. And I was supposed to bust him out, but she was like, I want you to meet my boyfriend. His name is blankety blank. I'm like, and she was like so in love and so just want me to meet him and whatever. And I just didn't have the heart to say nothing right then and there. So I'm like, okay, whatever. He shook my hand and everything. Like he didn't even know who I was. I wasn't tripping on that because I was thinking about her feelings and so they're saying, you old broke down bitch ass blankety blank stank, whatever. Because the whole time I was fooling with him up until the present, he never did tell me he had a girlfriend, which would have made a big difference to me because I don't fool with people that got girlfriends. So after I left the store, whatever, I get a text and it's like, oh, that was some wild shit, huh? And I'm like, ain't nothing funny about that. You know what I'm saying? You had a girl, you didn't say nothing. I don't fool people with girls, whatever. So I call all my homies and ask them, should I say something? Should I tell her? They're like, well, you don't know where they was in their relationship. You don't know if it was downtime or not. So don't say nothing because if you say something and it wasn't, then you're going to look like a fool and they probably was broken up so you don't know. Plus, you probably never see your girl again. I'm like, okay, all right, I'm going to leave that alone. A little bit went by, whatever. I said, you know what? If that was the roles reversed and that was me, would I want somebody to say something to me? I said, I'm going to say something to the girl. So I said something to her and I told her, I ended up telling my friend to, and whatever. And she was like, almost find out if they was talking during the time you was fooling with them. Yes, they were. So she told her everything. So she wanted to talk. The girl wanted to talk to me, and she wanted to ask me some questions. And I knew a lot of stuff about this dude because we used to talk like that. I knew where he had stayed. I knew where he had worked. I knew he had went to school. I knew he had some kids. I know a lot of personal information about him. And I was telling her the same stuff, and she was like, "Well, how many tattoos he got?" And I'm like, "How many damn tattoos? Do it matter?" And I'm like, "Okay, I know he got one on his arm, blankety blank." And she like, yeah. And okay, wouldn't that have been enough information if somebody would have told you some stuff like that to be like, okay, I don't have a reason. Don't have a reason to lie. You know what I'm saying? I'm coming trying to let you know what's going down or whatever. And she's still not, I guess she's grasping the information, but she having a hard time probably processing it or whatever. So she wanted to see me. I'm like, oh, god damn, here we go again with this. She want to see me. She probably knock my ass upside the head with a bottle or be ready to got some girls gonna jump out and jump me or some shit like that. I'm like, this got me on some talk show shit for real. I'm like, oh my god, I ain't never been in. It's like, okay, I told you the information. What else you want me to do? You want to look in my eyes and look through my soul and want me to and see if I'm lying? Okay, I go over there. When I walk in the door, the girl start crying. I'm like, oh my god, this is not good. This is not good. This is not good at all. I'm like, okay. And she asked me a series of like personal questions about the bedroom, about me and him. I'm like, oh my God, no, you don't want to know that. You can't possibly want to know. I can't tell you. I just couldn't say, yeah, girl, he was doing this, doing that, and blah, blah. No, I'm not supposed to do that because that's torture to me. You know what I'm saying? But I guess she wanted to know, but I just couldn't say, yeah, girl, yeah, we was doing. No, she's like, well, I'm gonna take it as a yes. Okay, take it as a yes. So anyway, we was talking and whatever. I left or whatever, and that was that. And my thing is basically, why do men lie? I guess you gonna omit the truth because you want to get what you can get. But see, that lie, it didn't hurt me. You know what I'm saying? I was hurt for the fact that she was hurt, and that, you know what I'm saying? Men lie all the time, you know what I'm saying? It was what it was between us. It was strictly that and nothing else. It wasn't no type of relationship, me wanting him or none of that. We saw each other when we saw each other, and that was that. But he had a whole situation going on that he didn't even say. The whole time I was talking to him, he could have easily said, you know, I got a girl or whatever. And I'm like, all right, okay, that's cool. Holla, because I don't do that. But he never said that. And I know I wasn't the only person that he was talking to. I know it was others, but that should have been enough info for her to just leave the situation. But I don't even know if she left the situation and she's still going through it. And my thing is, if something is thrown in your face like that and you know what it is, you know, what do you supposed to do? You supposed to pack your shit and leave. The day that happened, when I seen him in the store with her, I hadn't talked to him since. I was like, oh no, I don't get down like that. You know, I left that alone. When I seen that he was like laughing about it, because I thought that was gonna be his time to go back and tell her like, hey, this is what happened. You know what I'm saying? But he never did that. But everything that's done in the dark always come out. But you know, just women, you gotta be stronger than that. When you know you getting played and you know you get messed over, you have to kind of be like, nah. Who would ever thought I would have been, that something like that would have came full circle and I would have been dealing with somebody, that man that I know. You know what I'm saying? Who would have ever known? That's how small the world actually is, you know? And she was like, I can't be mad at you. No, you cannot be mad at me because I did not know that was your man. You know what I'm saying? I did not know he even had a female. He never even said nothing. He never said, I got somebody. I got a little mama. All I know, he got a baby mama. But I didn't know he had actually a girlfriend, you know? So, what? Don't look at me like that. I ain't know. For real. I didn't. But you know what I'm saying? We just have to, I don't know, men just, I don't know, you got to do your homework, you got to ask questions, you know, but I think that's something that that a man should be forthcoming with. Most times they'll tell you off the rip, oh, I got somebody, and I'm like, oh, you do? Okay, well, I don't want to fool with you. You don't want to mess with me because I got a girl? You damn straight? No, I don't want to mess with you because you got a girl. Hell no, it's too many men out here in the world to be messing with somebody that got somebody. I mean, like I said before, low self-esteem don't live here. But that was just my little story that I wanted to share with y'all. What not. And I guess I need to start asking more questions, but you can ask all the questions in the world and you still won't get a straight answer. They're going to still lie. So it really doesn't matter if you ask the questions or not. But that was just a little something I wanted to share with y'all. And this has been Taja with Taja Talks. It's not great, but it's good. Later.